pause for thumbnail. Okay. That'll get more people to click. And I'm going to go viral. People are going to just subscribe. I know you're clicking the button right now. I got 7 subscribers as of this video. Let's go for 8. When we get to 8, I'm going to give away 1 million something. When we get to 8, you're that millionth one. I'm going to give away 1 million something. Be number 8. Here we go. You come here because somebody shared this link with you, because you probably own a Monoprice amp, right? Yeah, or you found it on Google because you like Monoprice and Smartthings, because you got a Smartthings because you're like me and you're smart and you got a smart thing and you want it to work, okay? Well, this isn't Smartthings. This is Smartthings. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I made a little routine that's going to do something awesome. This little routine down here, wake up, set the mood's not going to happen tonight. Okay, we're just going to, because I'm up making videos. I'm making a video because I know I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow. And if the weekend's coming, and I promise I'd make this. So here we go. I'm going to do this wake up exercise. What's going to do, it's going to turn on the light and it's going to fire up a radio station like Planet Fitness Radio. And it's going to, oh yeah, it's going to control my 6-zone amplifier, the thing that you've all come here to see. All right, so let's pull up the amplifier and let's pull it up here. Okay, let's mess this puppy up. We got it all over here. We got to turn them all on. I better not. Everybody's asleep, man. Then we just crank it out for everybody. So here we go. I'm just going to kind of mess it up, and I've got a preset thing in here that I did. I didn't do. Russ did it. Well, I'll talk to you about Russ. He's phenomenal. So is Mike. Mike made this Monoprice amp mixer. Let's get right to it. I'm going to show you what it does here. And I'm going to open up VLC here, and I'm going to actually show you how I'm going to close it. This has to be running. It's always running. This computer, I never shut it off. Too lazy. I got to bend down and click something and then maybe close the windows and forget what I had. Just leave the thing running, okay? Tesla's going to fix it all. They are. They're going to make solar panel for everything, and then we'll have unlimited energy. We can run our computers all day long and not feel guilty. Let's put a big old carbon footprint. Okay, here we go. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to shrink this because it's going to go behind it when I do that. See? See? It's going to have to get smaller. Here we go. Let's trade places. Trade in places. Here we go. Over top of the universe. Here we go. Shutting it off. Watch this move when I hit this button. And then listen to the music start and watch my light go on. Production house lights. High-tech house lights. Whatever, that's not house lights. It's the production lights. Turn those off, please. Thank you. Here we go. I can't play the song for too long because I'll get shut off by YouTube. Okay, was that phenomenal? Everybody else get excited about that? Let's turn it back down. You know, maybe turn it off and whatever else. Mix it up, and let's do that one more time. Switch some zones. This is input for music. I can do 6 different music inputs. You already know that, right? If you have the 4-zone amp, I think it all works with it too. Here we go. One more time. Copyright. Okay. So how do we do it? Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Monoprice is what you got to do. First things first. You got to get a Monoprice amp. Go to Monoprice. Get one. Monoprice. If you see this, send me an amp. Send me another free one. I'll tell everybody to get one. I promise. I promise. Just send me one. I want more zones. I want to put speakers in my. I've got them in my garage. I want to put speakers in my storage room. Okay. I want to put another zone in my closet. Okay. Is that weird? Okay. Just download. No, don't download. Get a Monoprice amp. I paid it's $550 on when it's on sale. Sign up for their thing. Get on their list. They'll send you a 15% off coupon all the time. I actually got mine for $4.99 once. It was phenomenal. And I bought it through Walmart. And I got free shipping. I don't know if they do that anymore, but Monoprice sells through Walmart too. But probably go to their website. But I thought it was funny because it was cheaper on Walmart. And I was like, that's crazy because they probably got to pay an override. But whatever. It was cheaper for me. Thank you. Thank you to the programmer that forgot to change the price when everything else was that. And I got $4.99 free shipping. I have never seen it like that again, though. I've been watching it. Do it again. Okay. Once you have the amplifier, so pause this. Come back in 2 days when you get it shipped, or 5 days, whenever it gets there. Hook the sucker up. Wire some hard wires. Buy their 8.5-inch speakers, the ceiling ones, okay? They freaking rock. The 8.5-inch Kevlar, okay? $50 a pair. I showed them to my contractor friend. He's like, I said, how much do you think I paid for these? $350. I'm like, $50, bro. Get your cables, get your Cat 5, wire the little keypads in the wall. If you don't want to use keypads, download this software. This is the heart of where we're going right here, okay? The MonoAmp mixer, okay? I'm going to have a link down here in the description, okay? And it's a link to Mike's Dropbox. Mike is amazing. Mike owns this amp and he built it. Monoprice, you should give Mike $10,000 and get the rights to this and just give it for free with all your amplifiers because it works. It's phenomenal. Okay? Once you download that, open it up, look at the README instructions. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you actually have it on there. I'm going to go to my desktop and I've got to go to MonoAmp, and it looks kind of like this, okay? You'll have all these things in here and you can kind of run them and execute them here. There is a README file. I'm going to show you a couple of my configurations so you can kind of cheat. Pause it right here. You can see that's my IP address, whatever. I've got this little dot here. So if you don't know what you're doing, you can kind of copy this, okay? I name my stuff here, this stuff here, this stuff here. This is on the amp setup, okay? I'm on port 50233 and whatever. It seems to work. I can't even remember how I did it, but I read it, instructions. And then I've got this other little thing, which I don't even know what it is, the amp service thing, which looks a whole lot like the same thing I just said. I think, amp setup, it is the same thing. So you can access that here, whatever. And you can see I have it running. So I can actually run this thing on my phone and standalone. And if you save the icon, I'm going to show you this. If you save you go to the web page and you do whatever. Mine's there's a couple different ways to do the web page. Mine only shows up on one thing. And those are all, let me show you, they're all in here. It's in web. So there's this singular HTML and web API. I don't know why mine works on this singular, but when I do that, it kind of opens up this little bad boy here. And it just, that's what, I don't know why that one's disconnected. But for me on my phone, it's the singular one that seems to work. So I go to that web page and let me make sure you can see this. I'm going to zoom up here. Okay, and I saved the link here, and when I do the link, it opens it up in full screen, okay? Guys, I got keypads, remotes. I can just toggle through the keypads. See, I don't have the music on outside. I could wake up the neighbors. Anyways, there you go. The source, bass. It's really cool because you do your bass and treble with this thing. Nice. Anyways, so I probably am not going to use that as much anymore because I've automated it so that basically when I tell my Echo, which I won't say her name, or it'll activate all yours. If you're making a how-to video and you're making one about your Echo, don't say her name because you're always activating my thing. I got to go mute it. It's driving me nuts. Okay? So don't quit activating my thing through your videos. My Echo. Alexa, I love you.
That's really sweet.
Thanks. I don't know if you heard that, but she really likes me. Oh my heck. I just made yours say that. I'm sorry. I just did what I hate. I just sorry. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, that's kind of how it looks. And I just got this all on here. And I really didn't have to do much except, configure it a little bit. And the README file that I read, there's a README right here, okay? It's great. Just read it. Anyways, comment below if you have anything. I'll help you. It's not too hard. So, that's the first thing we need to do. The second piece of software we have, I'm going to assume you already have SmartThings, okay? Otherwise, this video's lost its usefulness for you if you've only got the MonoAmp. Go get your SmartThings hub if you don't have one, because they're fun and they're worth it. So get you some Z-Wave devices, and they're like $50. I'll put a link to it below. But so we go in here, and what we need to do is we need to one other piece of software, and it's called TriggerCmd. Okay, and we're going to go to the website right here. You can just Google this. My logo that drew you all in. My thumbnail. Unless you clicked on a link and then you have no idea what I'm talking about. So you're going to go to TriggerCmd, and I'm logged in right now, so let me log out. And I'm just going to go to the regular page because this is where the links are for you to download this thing. Go to the bottom here. What is it? There's this great install video, and I downloaded on Windows. Click it. It's just going to tell you it's going to start downloading. I'm going to cancel it because I already got it on here. Once it downloads, you run it, and there's really good information on all that in the blogs and the forums and all that. Okay. So once you have that down, it's going to run a little server or something down here in your thing. And when I first do this, I've got it kind of blocked by me here. So when I first do this, I've got to run a background service. So I install the background service one time, and then it works like a champ. Okay, little something. Every time I update, I got to do that too. So the one thing I did here is I go into this GUI command editor, and there's a text editor too. This text editor is just the exact same thing as this, but it's in text format. And this may look kind of like crazy code or whatever, and I don't know how to code either, so get over it. I copied and pasted all this stuff, okay? I know how to modify it a little bit, but this is what we're going to do. So you go in here, and you're going to add a command. It's just blank. You make a name for it, and at the end of this video, I'm going to do an extended version that if you want to watch me like go through, and I'm going to add like a music station and then whatever else just as a command, for example, and then I'm going to just go through the whole process from scratch. I'm not going to install the software though. And then you put it in. So I'm going to go down here to like, let's just go front room lamps. I've got front room lamps. I had to name it. And then I put in, basically this has a web address and this CURL, which we'll talk about in a minute. If I take this CURL out and I just put start, this will actually just open up a web page. I'll give you an example how that is. I'll go down to my K-Love here because that one just opens up a web page. So when I'll show you what the command looks like. It just says start, start, and it's got the web page. So you can do all sorts of, this thing will run anything, okay? And it's really just talking into the command prompt. And so if you kind of find out the codes to start things, it works great. So I'll hit this, and it opens up a web page, okay? And it starts that radio station. But kind of nice. Pretty good concept here. I have it controlling X10 things. So like kitchen rope lights is like this. It has like a little, that's my IP address. Here's the port that the X10 is on, and that's the command to my X10, which if you don't know what X10 is, then you haven't been in a home automation as long as me, and you're probably younger than me. Okay, X10 is the original Z-Wave. Was around before most of us were born. Okay, so the CURL is something nice. I don't want every time I send a command for it to open up a flipping web browser. Okay, I had it doing that, and it was driving me like nuts. Okay, nuts. So Russ from Trigger Command helped me figure out what CURL is. This kind of runs a background, like, so it'll ping a website or whatever, hit this web, whatever is here in the background, so it won't open up a thing. It's like CURL, I don't know, it's like a hidden URL. It's blink, and it just does its little thing, it sends a command, and it's done. And I don't even see it. So like I can turn the kitchen rope lights on, or I can turn them off. You can actually see these things in the very background, right here. On. Oh crap, come on, get up there. Dumb camera, come over here, come over here, come over here. Here, boy. Here you go, there you go, camera. Here you go. Whatever. It works. Here they go. They're coming on. Wait. Come on. Are they already on? They're already on. Get your own lights off. See, it went off. It was like on top of the cupboard. You can't see. Sorry. It was really cool, though. You missed out. So that's pretty cool because I can control my X10. I love this trigger command. Free. Free. If you want to run one command a minute. But for Pete's sakes, if you're like me, you know that there's some cool software out there. You better support it. So he's charging $1 a month for unlimited. Sign up for it. It's $12 a year. Keep it here because it's super easy to use. It's built for exactly what we want to do. You can control whatever the frick you want on your computer with it. Okay, and sign up for it. Okay, don't let Russ take this from us. Don't let him take it. I'm scared about Stringify right now because Comcast bought it. And I don't know what they're going to do. They say it's going to stick around. Do you know how many things I built in there? Anyhow, I always get scared of totally free things, so support it. And you know what? I'm just going to guess that Mike is super rich and loves this to work, so he's going to keep it there. And if he has a way to donate, I'd say let's all donate to Mike. There's SmartThings again. Don't know why that's up. Okay, the next thing we need is we need to figure out that C-U-R-L. And I didn't know what the crap it was, and you may not either. But that's okay, because I'm here for you. We're going to do this together. Together. Let's open up a web browser to the right place. I'm going to put another thing here. It's called Confused by Code. I don't know who this guy is, but I like him. Okay? I like Confused by Code. Click I'm Not a Robot. If you've got a 64-bit, you're going to want to download this CURL, whatever. Maybe there's a newer version, but the local MSI. Okay? This is going to install this thing on your computer's freeway. What do I mean by that? Okay? I mean in the path file. So that's what I'm talking about. If you already know what a path file is. If you don't, path file is your computer's freeway. These files need to be, when it comes in the port, okay, it's coming in from that trigger, okay? And it's saying to the computer, hey, I want to run a command, okay? I want to run this command. It's just going to put it in that port. Well, if it's stuffed in a folder somewhere that's not listening to the port, it's not going to hear it. But you got this freeway on your computer, and you can put a folder into the pathway of all signal traffic. And so I did that with Russ's help. Russ, TriggerCMD, the guy helped me out so much. It's awesome. Okay? Let me just tell you something. I paid some tech support, some freaking big bucks, and I only subscribed for $1 a month. And Russ, you're freaking phenomenal. And then he helped get this thing working. It's just amazing. This is a great community of people. Run your command prompt. That's all I did. CMD down here. Okay? I got this little cursor. You see that? I just CMD. And it's a command prompt. If you have an older version of Windows, find a command prompt. Watch a video. All I'm going to do is I'm going to type path. Okay? So you want to know which computers are on your freeway or which folders. Boom, there's all mine right there. I actually made this last folder with Russ's help. It's a scripts folder for my scripts. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of folders. It just goes from the C to this here, okay? So if I put something in this Java folder, it could find it, okay? These guys are always listening. That's how it works. So when you install this curl here, this one puts it in the path, okay? The other ones you'd have to like, you have to find where you downloaded them and move them into a folder that's in the path. You can make a folder or whatever, and then you right click and you run as administrator and you change the settings on the folder and put it in the path. I watched Russ do it. Watch a video. I'm not going to go into that. So once you get that all set up and that's done, you can just test it and it should work. And if it's not working, ask in the comments below, okay? And it's that easy, okay? So I'm going to now, you guys are done. I'm pretty sure we're done. Let me look at my print up here. da 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 da. Something I'll show you, a couple things. I'm going to go into tips and tricks. So if you want to get it working and then come back and watch the rest of this, that's fine. But I'm going to do this in one take, even though it's probably going to be a little longer video here. I'm going to do some tips and tricks. One of the things is here, when you go into your SmartThings app on your phone, when you're using the TrTriggercmd and it loads things on here, it actually has, let's go to My Home. It's going to show when I have my things on here. I have my normal Z-Wave things. Then I have this. It shows my computer name. I've named mine X because on my phone is a little skinnier than this sample up here, and I wanted to be able to read which ones these are. Okay, I want to be able to read them, and it does show the computer name. So one of the workout rounds for this is you got to go into your trigger command. Okay, whatever. You're gonna get to the website. So I go to this link here, will link me right to the website, goes to my computer list. I've got to log in, sign in here. And I'm on this page. I can view my triggers that I've made here. I've made a lot of them. And then I really can't edit them on the website. I have to edit them down here. That's a tip and trick. But I'm going to list my computers here. Well, you can see this one's X. Okay, you can control. I got a computer sitting on that desk over there. I got computers everywhere. So I can put multiple computers on here if I want them to do different things. Maybe you've got a computer server that you want to launch your favorite movie or your favorite channel, and boom, you can just launch it on there. So what I did is I went to edit and I edited my computer name here. I still have the trigger name for Alexa here, so I can tell it whatever I want. Dang it. I hope she's not listening to me. I hope I didn't activate yours. And then, so I named it X. That's a tip and trick. There you go. It'll make it so it's viewable, so it's not clear off the screen here, okay? I can actually see, oh, this is the dance floor. I can turn on my lights downstairs. It's like black lights and everything. It's great. It's awesome. One of the other things is when you're writing some of this code for what you're going to do here on the MonoAmp, okay? We're going to do some sample codes below. I've got some scripts in here. I don't exactly know how to make a bat file other than the fact I can copy this bat file that Russ made, and then I can kind of modify it. But let's go into this bat file here, and I'm going to open it, and I'm going to open it with the editor. So I need to go to, come here. I wonder if I can is that going to run it? Dang it! It's going to run it. So that ran it, but I need to edit it with Notepad. So I need to open with Notepad. And what we're going to do here is when we go into open it with Notepad, we're going to go into, yeah, and I'm having trouble, you can tell. Add to archive. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's just open Notepad and then open that. I don't see an open with. See this, you're witnessing how kind of incapable I am, and this should give you hope. Okay. So we're going to go into scripts and we're going to look at all files. Pull it up here and let's open up this nighttime. Ha! That worked. Couldn't right click on it. Don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason. Scream at your screen. Comment below. Here is some of the sample commands. So I have that CURL, so that's going to go in the background of that thing we just installed. And then I've got to have the quotation marks here. And this here is, these codes here are just some of the sample codes we got from Mike, who got them from the manual or whatever from Monoprice, or he figured it out. So I've got them on localhost 50233, and it may default that value channel. This channel here, to give you an idea of what this is controlling, is the channel 0 is actually the first channel, okay? Channel 1 is channel 2, okay? So you can see I've got this value set to 1, the PR value set to 1, which actually turns it on. PR value set to 1. I'm going to put a link to the to any of these we've got, because there's a whole list of links of values and things. and maybe we can build them and compile them all on the blog for a trigger or whatever. If there gets to be a blog for this MonoAmp, then we'll put them there. But this value 0 here is for to turn it off. So I didn't want the outside one on when I ran this one. And then I've got, and then it turns the other ones on. And then it immediately goes in, same thing, same channel, and it's a volume value. It's going to turn the volume up to 13. The highest volume, I believe, is the same on your keypads. So I think it's 34. So you wouldn't want to run this over 34. It's going to run some errors and you got to reboot things, okay? So I think it's volume 34. Go to your keypad. Well, let's sample it. I'll tell you right now. Got a keypad right here. It's 38. I lied. 38. Let's double check it on another one. Oh, they're all 38. I just don't go much above 34. So anyways, there's your volume code. There'll be sample codes in the description here as well. And there's all sorts of things. This is for the channel. This is what changes the, so if I want to listen to channel 6, I changed the values to all of these to channel 6. So I ran a bat file. I saved this bat file. Russ saved it. And once he saved it in a path folder. Okay, that's the important thing. So we made that script folder, and it's saved inside of scripts. Okay, so pretty cool, huh? So if we go into scripts, scripts folder, this one's in the path, and we can see that. What the heck did I just do? That's the wrong one. Oh, I'm already in scripts. It's late, but that's all right. I'm getting this video made, and that's the important thing. So there you go. I've got mood, but nighttime, whatever else. I can also just run the direct command in the command lines, any one of these. So when I'm in trigger, this is what I did. I went in and I did nighttime here, and all I had to do was write nighttime and find that bat file. Okay? Look how to make a bat file. Otherwise, you're going to have to write a command line and have a trigger for every single thing you want to do. And honestly, that's not necessary, because basically I've got maybe 4 different scenarios that I use throughout the house. I'm usually cranking it in every room, or I'm got something different in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? And, out here is normal, good old, kid music and mom and dad music in the bedroom, and or whatever, or white noise in our room when the kids are getting up earlier than we do to get in the shower or something. We got white noise going on in the bedroom, and they can listen to whatever they want. NPR, I'm sure, because my kids, that's what they do. They just listen to just news at their young age. No, they can listen to whatever. Listen to Barney for all I care. So I can set that up all automatically, and hit a button or have a scene come on, turn on some certain music. When I come home, I can have it fire up a certain bat file to turn on the whatever door I've walked in. It will project like welcome home. I can make like a file, save it into VLC or whatever, and open up and it'll say, welcome home, Bubba, you're so hot, la la la, and make me feel good. It's great. So, all right, we are, that's pretty much it. Got a link manual with codes, and that's about it. So I'm gonna just go through, stop here, subscribe if you don't want to watch anymore. If you want to stay with me, I'm gonna do the director's cut here, and I'm gonna actually go from ground zero and make something. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a scenario that turns my master bedroom to input 5. Let's look at a visual of this so you can get this. I'm going to do, because that's one of my Chromecasts. Okay, so the master bedroom is going to go to input 5, and that'll be this one here. We're going to make it go here, and we're going to turn the volume up to whatever, 15, and we're going to turn, because the kids will probably be down in the kitchen, so we'll turn the kitchen on, and we'll do them on zone 6, okay, which is this computer, and we'll have it play a radio station. Okay, so here we go. Cut here. This is probably going to go on another 10 minutes, or watch if you're enthralled. You just can't turn away, can you? Okay, let's cancel this here. I'm just going to start fresh, and probably the first place I'm going to do it, I'm going to look for a radio station. Okay, I'm not going to even go that deep. Let's go that deep. Let's go. I'm going to find a radio station, and a website I like to use is called Shoutcast. And in this Shoutcast, let's go. This just is nice because I can just put in a stream thing and it pulls it in. And let's just go for, let's go back here. I was looking up a blues station. And let's find the top stations. This is probably something out of Japan or something, but it might be kind of fun to have my kids listen to Japanese radio. So let's do that. Look how many listeners they've got. This is very popular here. So let's test it out. And we're gonna. Ooh, I can hear it. So let's see if we can download it. And it gives me an option since I use VLC, which is also free player. It's awesome, open source. It's awesome. I'm gonna do Winamp because I can see the .pls will open up. I know that for sure. Download this. It's gonna come here. It probably went to my typical download folder. So let's show it in the folder and find it. Okay, I see it here. This is in my crap folder, whatever. Test it out again and see if it works. Huh, doesn't work. So we want to maybe check and see what happened there. Let's delete it. Let's retry it. If this one doesn't work, okay. There we go. I just clicked it, it works. Sorry, it was off screen. I'll show you again. Let's close it all the way. I like it when it fires it up and starts playing. Yeah, that'll be great. So let's give them a little culture, shall we? So I found this, and what I want to do is I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to take it to that script folder again, because the script folder, and I believe I put that script folder. It's always kind of tricky to find your stuff. I think I put it on the desktop. Let's see if it's in here. Where did I put you? Where did you go? Where did you go? My script folder. Here it is. There's a shortcut to it. Put a shortcut to it because you're going to probably use it. This puts it out on the path. So I'm going to paste this here. And something else I found out when I'm doing this. For Trigger to work good, I just, we're going to name this, let's say Japan, because I think that's where it is. Let's just name it, maybe it's from China. Let's name it China. Okay, I know it's something Asian, and if anybody can tell from the little snippet, let me know, because I would want it to be politically correct. So we've got it here now, and we can see it's under the China PLC, and we're going to go here, okay? And we're going to close this down. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just close it so you can see it fresh. I'm going to go down here to this, right click on it, find the GUI command editor, because I want to add the command. So I'm going to add command, and I'm going to put China radio. And then I'm going to put my command in here, which would be china.pls. And if I want to put a voice command in here, radio. Okay. And that's the control with the voice thing. And I'm just going to put it in here, and let's test it, see if it works. Okay, there it is. Oh, it worked. That might be Japan. I have no clue. I've never been over there yet, so I don't know. Anyways, it's definitely somewhere from the eastern side of the world from where I'm at. Okay, here we go. A little bit of culture for the kids. So now I'm going to go into my SmartThings app, and I need to do something. I need to refresh it. So anytime you add a new trigger here or something, you're going to need to go into your app here, and you're going to want to go into automation, smart apps, and find the trigger command, okay? And I think you do have to kind of hard load this on. I think I went over that earlier. That's how long this video has gone on. So we're going to find it here. Here's China Radio, and I'm going to hit done and save, okay? This is all this is refreshing it. I'm just going to jump back in here, and I'm going to make sure that it actually picked it up. So A, B, C, D, there it is at the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to come back out here, and it's going to work with trigger. If you use Stringify and other things, you're going to have to refresh it to get the new commands in, or your echo dot. You're going to have to refresh that to get the new one in. Just go into them like that. Perfect. All right. And so we're going to come out here, and we're going to look for it here. We're going to sample it one more time.
เอาล่ะเดี๋ยววันนี้อยู่ต่อแทนน้องอาร์มอีก1 ชั่วโมงนะคะชั่วโมงหน้ายังอยู่กับขวัญที่นี่ที่ครูฟาเรนไฮต์ Cool Fahrenheit presents The Treasure โดยเปิดประตูสู่ความมหัศจรรย์แห่งมวลพฤกษากับ Garden Me Blossom Gel ไทย
Okay, so we know it works. So what's cool is now on my phone I can hit a button and I got China Radio. Okay, so when my friends that I'm going to make from all over the world from this awesome YouTube channel come over to visit me from China or Japan, I'll change it if it's wrong. I'll play you music. So now we're going to go in here, and just for fun, I'm going to go into my home, or sorry, automation. I'm going to do routines. I'm going to add a routine. I'm going to put wake up kids. Okay. Go next. This is so fun. I figure I'll turn on what lights. I'll turn on, I can just pick my lights. I don't know, maybe I'll turn on the kitchen. Let's turn on the kitchen. And let's turn on the hallway upstairs. And the bathroom so they can get ready. And then we need to find our China Radio. Okay, sorry. Allergic to radio. Okay, here we go. And now we've got those things. We're going to save them. And you know what we need to do? Let's go into this Wake Up Kids one more time. And we're going to add the office to it so that we can actually test it and you can see if it works. Oh, we need to adjust our music, don't we? Don't we? We almost forgot about that. So that's the other thing, because we've got the MonoAmp. For the MonoAmp fans, we're going to adjust the music. So what I'm going to do here is I've got to make one more deal here. Let's go make a bat file. So we're going to go back to our thing, and we're going to make a bat file. Let's try to make this under 45 minutes. Scripts. I'm going to copy this nighttime one. Let's go copy. Let's go paste. Blink. And we're going to rename it. Wake Up Kids. Okay. And we're going to try to right click it again and see if we're having, I can't do an open with. It's just going to run it. And so we're going to go to Notepad and go in through the back way. I know there's another way to do this, but let's go into Notepad, File, Open. Let's find it here under Scripts. And we've got to change this to All Files. And we're going to go Wake Up Kids. Open it. And now I've got somewhere to start. So I know that I don't want my room to have anything. I want my room to be on channel 5. And so let's pull up our little amplifier so we can keep our references straight. I'll put this over here and this here. So this is 0, this is 1, and we're going to turn the kitchen on. So I'm going to do 0 and 1. I'm going to make sure this one's off. So I don't want because that one is kind of close to my room, it could wake me up. But I will turn the kitchen on, okay? Because they can listen to it while they eat. So that's going to be channel 1. This is channel 2. I want to make sure the outside's off. We're going to go channel 3 downstairs. And then, look, I've got the kids' room here is on 5, which would actually be 4. And so this is 5. I want this at 0. I do not. No, I'll take it. I'll turn on 1. I'm actually going to turn on 1, but I want the channel to be on whatever. I'm going to change what the input is. Sorry. So channel 5. I'm missing a channel here. See that? So all I'm going to do is copy, and I'm going to paste it again because I didn't have the kids' room. I went from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 5. So I needed 4. So let's add 4. Let's do 4 here. And I'm going to do the value to 1 to turn it on. And again, we'll have sample codes. And then we're going to go channel 5. Let's see, channel 4, 5. And then we're going to do this at channel 1. I'll go ahead and turn it on because I'm going to do white noise in my room on a different thing. So here, this is our volume control. So let's do, we can have a lot of fun with this. I don't have channel 4 in here, so let's do channel 4 again. That's the kids' room. Wasn't part of the last scenario. Put space, paste. Kids' room is going to be 4. Now we're going to turn the volume up to 30. Oh, that'll be funny. And then so I don't have to hear it. Let's do me at a solid 15. And then we're going to change the channels. Again, I need to add an additional channel for the kids' room, which wasn't on this last one. So I'm going to change the channel. These are all the 6, but I really don't, these don't really matter. On this one, it's going to be, I don't even need to change the channel, but it's not going to hurt it if I do. 6, 1 is going to be the kitchen. Yeah, kitchen. So we're going to change that one. We'll leave that one on 6. That one on 6. The only one that's going to 5 is me, and that I'm on this last one. And it's going to be 5. And then this is going to be 1. Oh, sorry, that's going to be 5. It's because they use 0 for the first one. This first amp up here, or for the first zone. Okay, so now this should change everything just like we planned it. And so I'm going to save this. And we can come right down here and we can actually run it. And we can see if it makes the adjustments, okay? I'm even going to turn them all off just to kind of see if it does it. Shoot. It probably did it, but it went behind everything. So there we go. So you see, it does have the kitchen on, whatever else. Let's try to run that where it won't disappear. Let's turn it off again, or whatever. And let's run that. Wake up kids. And there it goes. It turns on the right ones. Pretty sweet. So now we got Wake Up Kids Bat. I'm going to just copy this name of this. And I'm going to put this, I've got to put this in as a trigger. So, because I got to get that bat file, I got to get it in to SmartThings. The way I get it into SmartThings is I add a new command here. Super simple. I got to do Control V here because I can't right click. So I do Control V for paste. I'm going to put Wake Up Kids. And whatever, if I want to do wake Up Kids here, I don't need to really put anything in here. I'll leave those parameters the same. Save it here. Double check, make sure it's here. let's pull our little sample thing back up here and double test this thing. Where'd my little mono amp to go? I guess it closed it. So let's reopen it up. Mono amp. It's already running. Quit. It's a little thing I do. I open this up and then I just do mixer if I can't get it to come up. Okay, so let's just turn this down, move it, you know, whatever. Turn it down, and we're just going to see if it changes it. So now I'm taking it one step deeper, and I've got it into trigger command. Kids, wake up kids. It's down here at the bottom. W. I can hit the test button and you see it works like a champ. Easy peasy, okay? Turn it off in case notifications come on. I'll wake them all up. It's really loud. Now we're going to go into SmartThings, and we need to do that refresh deal that we just did. And we're going to, let's just save this for now. So the way we get into that, again, is just go to Smart Apps under Automation. I'm going to find my trigger command. I'm going to relog back in and click on these, and I'm going to find it. Wake up kids. Click it. I like that one too. Let's do that one. Save it. This should refresh it, and it should be on my phone and everything at this point. And then we're going to go in here, and we're going to go to our routines, wake up kids, and we should be able to just, where is it? Okay, wake up kids. And we've got it with this. We save it as a routine. I'm going to minimize this. So we can watch both of them. Again, let's go in here and foul it up. So I like actually watching it work and move. I'm all on 4, whatever. All right, turn them all off. Let's do wake up kids. Oh, this could be bad. I'll just turn it down fast. Let's see if it starts the music. It works. See? There you go. Hopefully, if you've stuck with me, you've at least seen it gone through once, and you can maybe stop and watch it. And good luck. It's a lot of fun. Let's get this community contributing a lot more, and let's do this, because when you make your place more awesome, I get to make my place more awesome. Okay, so total control. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, we're now 48 minutes into this thing, and for me, it's 2 in the morning. So that's why I'm a little slower tonight. All right, I'm off to bed, and the end.